Hello guys, it's April from Getting Hygge With It. Today I wanted to show you all of the books that I've received recently as gifts. Some of these were anniversary gifts, some of them were Christmas gifts, and some of them were books given to me by my sister, so let's get into it. So for my anniversary, Barry and I celebrated our second anniversary on December 12th, and the weekend before we decided to go downtown Ottawa and stay at the Chateau Laurier, which was like a dream. It was so nice and so romantic, and it was just perfect for us. We went just shopping a little bit downtown Ottawa, and of course we went to Chapters. And it was Barry's idea because he wanted to go and buy me Lily and the Octopus for our anniversary. Now, if you haven't seen my best of 2017 reads, go and watch that. Spoiler alert, Lily and the Octopus was my most favorite book of 2017. And you guys have heard me prattling on about this book because I love it so much. It is about a man named Ted and his little Dachshund named Lily. Lily has cancer, and it's kind of in the form of this octopus on her little head, and so he's battling the octopus trying to save his little dog. It is heartwarming, funny, very sad. It makes you feel all of the feels, and I now have a copy on my shelves, which makes me very happy. Now Barry did another thing that I think is my now my most prized possession, quite possibly, at least in the book world, and it is Nora Ephron's I Feel Bad About My Neck. Now, if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that I love Nora Ephron. She's like my idol, the person I look up to the most. I love her work. She wrote When Harry Met Sally and Sleepless in Seattle and Julie and Julia, and I love her humor and also her way of understanding women and men, and I just love her. So when he got me this, I was very excited. I opened it up, found that it was signed by Nora Ephron. Now Nora Ephron sadly has passed away, and I never thought that I would have anything signed by her. It never really occurred to me that that was something that could happen, and now I have something signed by her. She's got a special spot in my home, and I'm thinking of putting this like somewhere really visible in my little library, maybe have a shelf. And yeah, that was such an exciting gift to receive. And my dad picked up Hiddensee from me by Gregory Maguire, and this is kind of a retelling of the Nutcracker, and I'm gonna read this next Christmas. I'm very excited because next Christmas I think there's a movie by Disney coming out that's all about the Nutcracker as well. So this is very exciting. I love the Nutcracker very, very much. My whole tree, or much of my Christmas tree, are filled with like Nutcracker ornaments. It's just my thing. It's my thing, and I'm owning it. And so I was really happy to get this from my papa. My sister gave me a couple of books that she'd had on her shelves, had read, and was passing along to me. The first is Daphne du Maurier's Jamaica Inn. And this follows a woman named Mary Yellen. She moves to Jamaica Inn to meet and stay with her Aunt Patience. And she ends up in this like crazy dangerous world of smuggling and murder. And my sister said it was really good, and I'm so eager to read Daphne du Maurier. I've got a few on my shelf now, and yes, this is definitely going to happen. And I love this cover too. She also got me 15 Dogs. Now this one, the Giller, you follow a group of dogs that are staying overnight at the Toronto Veterinary Clinic. This is very strange to describe. I don't know exactly how to describe it. It's obviously some sort of like magical realism fantasy kind of book. Because the dogs suddenly are able to gain like consciousness and critical thinking, and they're also being watched by like Greek gods, Hermes and Apollo. I don't know. It's a short little thing. It's like 165 words. It's like 165 pages or something. So it's short and sweet, and my sister loved it. So I will be reading that at some point. And then my husband also got me a while ago, actually, and I completely forgot to show you guys. He got me Life Before Men by Margaret Atwood, and this one is also signed. And I love Margaret Atwood, and I have not read this one before. And this is about male and female behavior. I don't know too much more about it, but I'm going to pick that one up and read it. And then the last three are books that I got for Christmas from my husband because he's the best. I got the 10th anniversary edition of The Book Thief. Look at how beautiful this is. I mean, come on. It is so stunning. This is exactly what I've been wanting for several Christmases now. So now I have it, and it's just the most beautiful thing. And The Book Thief is one of my favorite books of all time. Talk about a book about resilience. This is one of them for sure. He also got me The Heart's Invisible Furies by John Boyne. Now this has been such a big book on Goodreads in particular. It's gotten like over 4 stars. And this is about a little boy, and you follow his entire life from being a child who everyone's just kind of down on him because he's born out of wedlock. And then you follow him throughout his life, and he falls in love, and it's apparently a redemptive story. And I am very eager to read this. I feel like this is another book that I could put in my resilience pile. So very, very happy to have this. I also received The Book of Dust by Philip Pullman. I was just going to run out and buy The Book of Dust if I didn't get it. This follows Lyra, but Lyra is a baby. It's like 10 years before The Golden Compass. I probably would recommend reading The Golden Compass first, but I'm saying that before I'm reading this, so don't hold me to that. But yeah, I'm so happy to have this, and as soon as I'm in the mood for something fantasy, something like a childhood fantasy vibes, I'm going to be getting to this. Those were all the books that I recently got as gifts. I love them all, each and every one of them, and I can't wait to dive in. So let me know if you've received any gifts lately. I know this is like well after Christmas, but if you received any books at Christmas time that you loved, or if your birthday was around this time, I would love to know what book you've received lately that you just hold very dear. And I'll see you next time. Bye!